Hello everyone, my name is Nitzan, and today I would like to talk about something just happened on Facebook. I was commenting on a friend post and pointing out something that was very important to me, so people know the truth and from my own experience. And yeah, in the post, the guy was not 100%. He didn't want to hear what I had to say. He just wanted to put the information out there, and whoever has opinion about that needs to ask him about what he actually did and his research to give any opinion about it. Although I already have an opinion and knowledge and experience with this particular thing that he eats, these specific mangoes. And I have the experience and the knowledge with eating those mangoes. And as soon as I said these mangoes are not alive, he started protecting itself, not even protecting, just going to other conversation that's not about mango. And that's denial, my friend. When we don't want to entertain even something we are doing and see, okay, maybe it's okay, maybe it's not. But when you think you already know, you cannot learn anything. It's hard to entertain a thought without accepting it. It's hard to talk about things that has to do with our needs, has to do with everything that compound our emotions in some way. And that's really what I want to talk about. That's really what really important in this life. The mangoes, you can throw them out. It's just an example of how people go to denial when you just don't want to talk about something they already think they know everything about. For example, food. For example, religion. Have you talked to someone about religion and they got so mad because they think they already know and they just didn't want to entertain your idea that maybe it's something else? Did it happen to you? Did you see the automatic reactions in the face, in the eyes, where the look is at? It's hard to give people, to point people to look into the light and say, look into the light. It's too bright. How do I explain that in more details? For example, it's like when you come to a smoker and you tell him it's not healthy, but he's smoking. He knows it's not healthy, probably. But he's not going to entertain the idea that it's not healthy with you and now talk about it. And he's going to say, yeah, I know, fuck it. Or it's not going to make me stop. I've been smoking for 30 years. Or you've been eating so healthy, but I can never do that. You think, you believe that you don't have the ability to change yourself. Or your ego keeping you from, or protecting you from making changes because this is the experience you already have and you don't want to entertain a new one. It's hard to entertain a new one when it's different than yours. The problem is that there is things we know we don't know, and then there is things we don't know we don't know, and then there's things that outside of our knowledge that we are unaware of. There is the circle of knowing by Einstein, where our knowledge can be represented in a circle. What's inside the circle is what we know. What's outside the circle, what we don't know. The line that forms the circle represents how much we know. The bigger it is, the more knowledge we have. The more knowledge we have, the more things we know, the more things we know, the more we know, we don't know. Because there is more knowledge we have, and there is so much knowledge, we can accept that fact that there is more knowledge outside of our circle. And that's the kind of ignorance where we know we don't know. And then there is the type of ignorance where you have a little bit of circle, a little tiny circle, when all this knowledge, that's like a little bit of knowledge, and you have to trust on that knowledge. You have to put all your security based on that knowledge, basically. So it's hard for you to know you don't know, because there is only that kind of that much of knowledge. It's harder for you to entertain that there is more knowledge out there, that there is more thing you don't know, and therefore there is thing you don't know, and then there is things we know we don't know, and then there is knowledge outside of our circle that kept away from us. And then you have another form of ignorance, of not knowing, when you have false knowledge in the place of that knowledge you already know. So you believe that this mango is alive. Okay, that's up to you. I believe that this mango may be alive, maybe less. Maybe there is a level, a spectrum of how much mango is alive. How much living food, living light energy, sunlight energy stored in this mango, like a battery. How much there is freshness and organic living minerals and enzymes in this mango. And the other person believes it's alive, and he chooses to. He doesn't know, because it's a mango, it's looking like a mango. He doesn't know what it's been through until it got to the shelf. He doesn't know that he's been maybe 3 weeks off the shelf, and then just maybe like a week ago they just put it in some kind of chemical to make it ripe, so it's ready for you to eat. And I've looked online, I've seen many videos, I've seen myself those machines in Israel where they do that to other fruits, and I know how the mango and how the mango is gonna rotten basically when it's cooked, and that's the black spots we have, or bleached or chemicalized. So basically that's an example of something one person can know, the other person cannot know anything. This is 100% living mango. So you believe that mango is alive, and that's a form of ignorance where there is a false knowledge in place of the knowledge you have. Sorry, there is a false knowledge in place of the real knowledge, where the mango is maybe dead, or sometimes, yeah, you know what I'm saying. It's like hidden knowledge, and that's the knowledge of how to live. That's the knowledge that we don't have. That's the knowledge we lack in our society. You just need to open every news, everything in this lifetime to see that humans are the sickest of the sickest animal on this planet. They are the worst of the worst from what we are doing, and there is something we are doing that causes all of that, and that's denial is one of the obstacles to bring up this knowledge, because 90% of the people are not gonna be able to entertain this thought without accepting it that raw living food is the way to eat. It's hard for them to do it like any other animal on this planet does it. There is no any other animal that's sick like us. And I'm gonna scream it into the camera many, many more times. I have to repeat myself. I have to. So some, maybe one of you will get that idea, change, and then maybe make another YouTube video, or maybe that one will go viral. I don't really care about myself. I care about this message spreading out. So I care about helping people. I care about giving people the knowledge of how to eat because I have the experience of eating better and feeling better and looking better, and most people don't. And it's obvious. You just need to open the news and see how sick society we are. And denial is just another presentation of how sick we are, because I can talk to my family and see the error, the mental processing error, the emotional reaction before we have an intellectual reaction when we talk about things like that. Like, let's think and look and know what is truth before we give responses. And when someone is trying to defend something, and it's because he has a reason. When he's trying to like generalize and minimize and blame and bargain and play and compromise and intellectualize and do all these things to not entertain and talk about this subject that really been brought up, then it's hard to entertain that, because it's not possible when a person just don't accept and acknowledge those facts, or at least able to entertain any other fact that is different than what he already knows. So what do? Question everything. Do something you never done before. Entertain a thought. Try to entertain a thought without accepting it, and test for yourself. Take a long juice feast or a raw food diet. Raw food diet is gonna get you somewhere. Water fasting is gonna get you somewhere, but the fastest way to see result is to have a liquid-based diet, solid food vacation. I'm gonna repeat that also. I'm right now on the day 50, woohoo, of a solid food vacation. So much to tell. I'm not gonna even start. It's already late in this video. I hope some of you are still with me. And yeah, the only way to correct those mistakes we did as a society that made us so sick is the fastest way is to take a solid food vacation. And when you do that, you will get the new reference, you will get the knowledge, you will get the experience, you will be your own research, you will be your own scientist, and you will get the results, because there is no way you drink juice for more than a month and you don't see results, unless you're really, 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 really sick. And if you do, then you need to check how to solve that. But basically, there is no way you're not gonna see any difference. So you have to test for yourself to say, this person is wrong, because you haven't been on a living food diet for so long. There is something hidden knowledge that's been hidden from us that you can get by just taking a solid food vacation. And then you can decide, do I want to go back to eat the cooked food? Do I want to go back to eat the animals? Do I want to eat the grains and the processed food and the chemicals? Do I want to go and eat those foods again? Then I can entertain the two possibilities of maybe it's this way, maybe it's the other way. Yeah, there are many ways I can illustrate that, but I'm gonna stop this video and drink my juice because it's been calling me. I cannot stop staring at it. Look. Wow. Pineapple apple juice. Refueling before gym. So, see you next video. Thank you for watching and have a great day.